Hi everybody, I know it's been a while. I promised I would do the top right after the bottoms. Okay, so to refresh your memory, this is what I was wearing. And it is what we're going to work on today. These two, this top and these bottoms, were made from the No Sew Throw package of the fleece kit, where people have been making blankets. But me, I want to make pajamas. So I hope you enjoyed the pajama pants adventure. This is going to be done a little differently, but as promised, very little measuring, no pins. Some people might call it haphazard, but I call it fun, okay? And I want people to have fun when they sew. And it is very easy. As a matter of fact, what we're going to use for a pattern today is my sister's old sweater that she thought she was going to throw out. I fooled her. All right, so just to refresh your memory, this is it. We're not going to do a hood, I don't think. We'll see. All right, and we got pockets. So this was the solid color of the package. And we're not using this as a pattern because once you use it as a pattern, it comes out bigger. So, and this is, trust me, this is big enough. So that's why we're going to use a smaller sweater. All right, so these pants go with that top and well, a couple of others that I've made. But as promised, we're going to go on with the top. I've been getting requests. When are you going to do the top? Here it comes. My favorite scissors, my big fat Ginger scissors. Nobody touches these. These are for fabric only. No paper, no nothing else, no, oh, I'll just, no. Fabric. Choke anyone who tries to use your Gingers for anything else. All right. And here's our pattern. I love this sweater. But it's a bit small for me. I'll wear it anyway. But so that's why I'm using it as a pattern, because with no pins, you basically just cut around it. All right? And it's very simple. You're going to be so shocked. Now I'm going to show you the fabric that we're using today. Oh, it's going to get wild, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This is simply 2 yards of fleece. It can be blizzard or anti-pill. Doesn't matter. And you can even use the what is it, the snuggle fleece, that's right. Or the novelty fleece. You can use any fleece. And 2 yards, so you can have some fun. And if there happens to be a dog laying on your cut table, as there is one laying on mine, just cover him. We'll see what happens. And if he doesn't move, don't cut him. That's my moving applause. Toby, ladies and gentlemen, my humble assistant. Okay, but he's very sometimey. If I don't tip him, he won't work extra hours. All right. So, we fold it in half so that the selvages are on your left and your right. And no, I don't need a toy. Thank you. All right, nice offer. I know. You gotta learn how to do this. Okay, now. And literally, we just lay this on here. Make sure you have enough room, because like I said, since it's a smaller sweater, we're going to cut it a little bit bigger and longer in particular, because I like to keep the junk covered up so I can relax, bend, stoop, whatever, and I know nobody's getting an extra treat back there. All right, so try to keep it even. Here we are, wherever else. And one of the reasons why I playfully don't measure is because I always end up using the extra fabric for other stuff like pockets and the hood, or make a cell phone cover. So I don't care. I don't care. All right. I'm loving this. Okay. All right. There we go. And I always say more is best when you're cutting, because anything can be cut down. All right, so there you go. There I am, laying on the bed. in that sweater. Just picture that. So I'm literally, now this part is going to be guesstimated because that's just how I roll. That's just how I work. You can't go too wrong because we're not going to open it like the sweater is open. The sweater is a zipper sweater, but we're not paying that attention. So we want to bring that right up here. And I like to start with a straight cut here. That will remind me where the neck begins and where the neck ends. Okay? So we cut on either side. Alright, just eyeball it, and here we go. We want to cut just outside of, here we go. Here we go, there's that. Okay. And we're going to cut down here because those sleeves are too short for me. And we're going to go up here. See how much room I'm giving myself? Alright, and up there. And we're going to come down here. And we're going to come out a little bit because remember what it's got to cover. It's got a big job to do. Alright, here we go. There's that. Now remember I gave it the 2 notches on the shoulder? Now we can pretty much get rid of that. And you can see the sweater happening already. Alright, so here's a notch and there's a notch. So we now want to fold that in half. Just match it to the other side. And that answers your question. I know you're asking, how do you keep it even? There we go. And that's why I love fleece, because it just stays. Stays where you put it. No pins. And you just follow what you just did. Follow what you just did. This is where you cut it close. You don't leave room. And you keep going right up and around and over to where you put that other notch. Okay? Yes, I know that's there. That's there for a reason. Okay. Then we go up here. Okay. And look at the downward dog stretch. These are a yoga dog. Okay. Pull out from under here. Okay. No kissing, please. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Right next to it. And we can round that if you want. It doesn't really matter because you'll round it when you sew it. Alright. See, look at all that fabric. There's a hood, there's a purse, a tote bag. You know? Okay, we just even that out. And we have, see, it's becoming something, and yet it looks nothing like the sweater I used for the pattern. Okay, now we open it up again. Alright. And here is where our neckline was. Alright, here I go eyeballing. Okay, I'm going to cut it open because this is a fold up here. Okay, so we're going to open that up. And come on. And then we're going to go take one side and guesstimate it down to here because we just want enough room for the head. Halfway over. Fold it to the other notch. And this is how you keep the opening even. So basically it's the same idea the whole way through. You do one side of the thing, fold it in half, and that you use for the whole pattern. Look at that. Look at that. So what's going to happen now, is if you have an insistent dog, you will now play toss the ball. But if not, we have some, I have some leftover fabric from another project. And I love pockets. My stuff has got to have pockets. This is just leftover from God knows what. And for me, I don't know how it measures. Can I get my hand in it? Can I put some junk in there? Yes. That's what matters to me. So we'll cut that in half so that we have 2 pockets. All right. And we'll put that here. We'll probably turn it off for a second while I get pins. There we go. Hey. Now see there? Oh my goodness, I just love it, I love it, I love it. Now we learned from the last lesson, so we're going to cut off right here. I'm going to go get pins, and that's the only thing you're going to see me pin. Okay? Go get a donut and come on back and check me out.